Hello and welcome to the Absolute Mom. If you are new here, my name is Jamie and we are a family of 6. So we have 4 kids. Their ages are 13, 8, and 6, and we have a lot of fun. It's New Year's Eve and we decided to kind of celebrate during the day because hey, face it, we're old and we don't want to stay up that late. So we ended up going to a local donut place that the kids absolutely love. And you could see here, they couldn't even stop eating long enough for a photo. Yes, all these are photos. I haven't gotten tons of videos lately, so this vlog is going to be completely different, but that's okay. So the girls ended up getting bubble gum donuts. My son got a Bavarian cream. My other daughter ended up getting a blueberry donut, and then my husband picked a Twix donut, which is yum yum, so delicious. I ended up getting a chocolate frosting with sprinkles on top, my favorite. All right, so let's talk about being older. My husband and I used to have friends over every single New Year's Eve, and we would play really fun games all night long. The kids would play with other kids. They'd end up crashing early, and then we would end up staying up to see the ball drop in New York, like a lot of people do. Well, fast forward, we have 4 kids. We're a little bit more tired, so we don't quite do that anymore. So we decided this was going to be a day date with our kids and just have lots of fun. So we ended up with the donuts. We went bowling, did a few games. They absolutely loved that. Everybody was in a really good mood. Everybody had really good scores. And then we ended up doing our January shopping for our whole entire month, like our grocery shopping. And so that felt really, really good to get that out of the way. So then after going grocery shopping and getting our month's worth of groceries, I ended up deciding to tackle this hot mess express of a kid's bathroom. Look at this. It is such a hot mess, you guys. I was very flustered with my kids for how dirty this ended up being. We have all been sick recently though, so I have not been doing the deep cleaning that I normally do. So I literally got every single cleaner I have and ended up getting in here, got my mop and bucket and scrubbed the heck. I was down on my knees scrubbing the baseboards and everything. It felt so great when all of it was done. Look at this nice clean bathroom. I wish it could stay like this all the time, but honestly, the only way that would happen is to just lock the door and not allow anybody to end up using it. So I would like to take a second here and say thank you for clicking on the video. I do rest you assured that I am not going to do a video this way again where there's just photos and I'm just talking over it. And towards the end of the video is more my normal where I'm actually talking you guys through the process of what I am doing on screen. And so keep on watching because there is an amazing master closet before and after. So here you can see our master closet. This is just one portion of it. Right across from these hanging clothes is another row of hanging clothes, but they're the longer for pants and dresses and such as that. And then at the end of the closet is a dresser and such. I'll show you a picture of that here very shortly. But you can see here we had everybody, all 6 of us in this one closet, and that has worked beautifully for all these years while our kids are young. But I feel like they were getting old enough that we ended up moving all their clothes and belongings into their own closets. I mostly did it because during nap time when I was doing laundry and all that kind of stuff, I could never get the clothes put away. And then next thing you know, we're doing the after school running and I just never got it put away and they would just live in baskets. And so it'd be really, really annoying. Here is the other end of the closet, and so we have this dresser down below that the 3 littles were sharing, and then there was just a little bit of room for hanging up, but really this was just a catch-all. You could see it just looks cluttered. It's a little bit annoying. The hangers would end up falling. I just didn't absolutely love it, and this green color on the wall, I just felt dated it and made it the room darker than what it actually was. So I ended up asking my husband to make some custom built-ins, and he did. He did an awesome job. And then we ended up painting the whole entire place white, the whole entire closet white, so that it would brighten it up in there because there's just one small window and one small light. So here my husband is taking down all the wire racks and all that kind of stuff because we decided we kind of wanted a blank wall over here. Originally, we were going to put them back up for some storage, but we have never just had our space without the kids being in it, you know? And I feel like they're old enough that we can take back our spaces. So you could see the green versus the white. The white looks so fresh and clean. I'm so super excited. Like this process has been a lot of fun. All right, over here you can see what a hot mess this is, but look at these built-ins that my husband did. I ended up drafting it up, drawing it up, telling him the measurements, all this kind of stuff, and he built them, and they are amazing, you guys. Our dresser is now built in. We both have separate hanging areas. Yes, we did lose some hanging space, but honestly, we didn't need as much as what was in here. That just allowed for like extra clutter. And then this huge mirror, oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I had a tiny, tiny mirror in there before this. All right, this is just showing that all the walls are white. It already looks like so much brighter and cleaner in here. The amount of dust that was in here, oh my gosh, was ridiculous because just everything was so cluttered that I couldn't get to it. And like I said, we have been sick recently, and so everything has fallen to the wayside. Then this is the tiny little area. This has duct work behind it, so we can't change it. But this is the area that I had a really tiny mirror on, and it kind of drove me nuts. So this is where the new mirror is going to go. So you can see here my daughter standing next to it, and we have the mirror leaning, and literally it fits side to side perfectly. I mean, there is not an extra hair in there at all. And so this mirror was super, super heavy. It is at Walmart and it's only $65, which if you guys have ever shopped for a big mirror, they are expensive, like a couple $100s. So I was so, so happy when I ended up finding this one. And then this is the dresser. We started putting things on it. This is definitely not how it's staying by any means, but just showing that I want to keep the top of the dresser like a little bit empty, and maybe we could put like some watch cases or something on there. All right, these next few photos, give me a little bit of grace. This is a judgment-free area, please. Please, no negative comments here. So like I said, these are the beautiful built-ins that my husband ended up making, but they're being hidden by all this clutter. And there wasn't tons of it. Like most of this stuff was on the racks that was above the dresser, like I showed you before. But when he started redoing that second half, he kind of pushed them back here into the closet. So you could see that there's like some storage totes here. Those have some extra clothes. Those are like the size below me, or maternity clothes, or like Christmas, Thanksgiving, like specific seasonal clothes for my kids that I end up packing away. And then there's some shoes, some bathroom stuff. You can see my tiny mirror behind the stack there. And then I have a step stool because, guys, I'm just too short to end up grabbing anything. So below my hanging clothes and my husband's ended up being a catch-all. And it was really, really frustrating for us. So we really wanted to get in there and declutter it and get it organized. Here is a pile of clothes as my husband is going through. These are just the hanging shirts, and he started going through them, and there's like over 20 shirts laying here. I am so proud of him. It had been, I don't know, probably at least 2 years since he had like gone through everything and gotten rid of old stuff, and he did a really, really good job. Like he ended up getting rid of way more than what I thought he would. All right, so here is a pile of just stuff we're getting rid of. So on the far right, those are mostly jeans and a few of my shirts. That's all from me. And then in the middle with the white top, those are all the shirts that my husband was getting rid of. Even after that initial pile that I showed you guys, he still ended up finding a whole bunch more shirts. So he probably easily got rid of 30 shirts. I was so, so proud of him. And then in the bag is a mixture of a few kids' clothes, like mostly swimwear that they don't use anymore, and then some of my maternity stuff that even if we were to have another baby, it's not going to fit us or fit me, not my husband, obviously. And then in this little box right here, that is all I was keeping. So out of all four of those boxes, I think I ended up keeping 1.5 boxes. All right, so this is kind of a progress part, and so you could see underneath my hanging clothes, all that is left up there is candles and then this little green basket. And then on my husband's, he has a few more things underneath there because he collects watches. And so he has all the watch cases behind. Like that's just kind of the storage area that he's chosen for now. We do plan on moving it into a different part of our master bedroom, but for now, that's what ended up working. So ended up going through a few more things, and you can see on the far right from the second red shirt down up is all new stuff. And then we found another pair of jeans, a few work pants. We ended up adding quite a bit to this. And so here you can see the magnitude. Like these piles are tall. They're probably easily a foot and a half tall each. I mean, there is a lot of clothes here that are going, and generally I would keep them for a garage sale, but I just want to get them out of my house. All right, guys, voiceover part is all done. Now you can see the real live stuff happening. All right, guys, so I haven't brought you along for the whole thing, but here's so far a trash bag, Goodwill, Goodwill, Goodwill. There's like 24 shirts in there and then a couple pairs of pants on top. And then these are all jeans and pants and shirts also going. We're making some progress. We've still got some like little, cleaning up. These are my work pants. I just got to get up here to my work hanger and hang them up. So it's just this mess over here still to do, which like, this is just a hamper. This is craft stuff that needs to go down. This is going to be Goodwill. Those are those paper lanterns that you can like fly out into the sky that we'll never ever use. There it is, all bagged up. And I'm sure I'm going to get like a whole nother bag out of this, the dresser. And my stuff I go through a lot. And guys, this is all of my seasons of clothes. Like I don't pack away winter clothes or anything. So this is like literally everything. And then really from about right here on is all my work clothes. And so I don't know, I don't feel like that's that much clothes. So, all right, let's keep rolling. All right, so this part still kind of looks a mess. Obviously, we have hangers even in weird places. And if you come all the way over here, like you can see how many extra hangers my husband has in his. So I just need to do that stuff. Mine down here is mostly done. These are work pants I still need to get hung up. And I need to go through this little area a little bit still. So anyways, this used to all be shelving and then had this and it was all green. So we're trying to leave it open up there and not put shelving back up. These, I started with 4 boxes and I'm down to 1.5 boxes. And so those are just clothes that are like one size under where I'm at, which I recently got to that size. So I don't want to get rid of them. And then if you come over here, I got through everything. These are shoes. They're like either work shoes or snow boots, stuff like that. This is a whole box of t-shirts that my husband needs to look at. And so he'll end up doing that probably tonight or tomorrow. And then this is just some extra bathroom toiletry type, like the backstock type items. And so I just need to look in the bathrooms. We have 4 bathrooms, so I need to look in the bathrooms and see what needs to get restocked. So then if you look over here, this is what all is getting out of here. So this is all trash, and then all of this is donate. So usually I have a garage sale twice per year, but it's becoming a lot. I mean, we end up making like $600 to $1,000 on each garage sale, which we only run 2 days. And so it's really, really good money, but I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm not that motivated for it this year. So a lot of these are pants and scrubs and shirts. There's a few kids' clothes, but basically all this came out of this closet already. And I need to go through this drawer still. I went through everything else. It's just this drawer. These are some homemade Mickey Mouse toodles, like the second birthday party decorations. And so I kind of left those in a box so that they don't get all ruined. And then, like I said, those are the paper lanterns that we'll end up never using. So we're going to donate it. Look at all of this out of one closet. And guys, this whole entire dresser is empty. So we have room to get stuff in. I'm not quite sure exactly where I'm going to put these 2 boxes. We have another closet on the back side of this closet, and so I'm thinking of just putting it up there. And then these, this obviously isn't finalized. This is just our steamer, some makeup brushes, and then some watch cases. And so we've just got to figure out this part, but I'm going to get this stuff out of the house. All right, guys, I can't tell you the last time that I had like a clear walking floor in here, because usually I go and I clean all of my kids' stuff, and then by the time it comes time for mine, I have no time left. This one's just empty, so I just put it on the top here because I really like these boxes for stacking. We have a huge storage room down in the basement. I can always put them down there, or like I said, we have a second closet on the back side of this closet that I can always put them in. But look at that, all this clear walking space. We're going to address these, and we're going to address underneath here, but it is supper time, so we gotta get going. All right, what a good start to decluttering. All right, we had such a fun and productive New Year's Eve. We ended up making homemade pizza as a family. So this is pepperoni and sausage, and then a meat lovers. It was absolutely delicious. Everybody ate so good. We watched a little TV while we ate, and then we ended up doing a family fun night. The girls here, so Kenzie's reading and Brooklyn is drawing and doing a little bit of planner action. We ended up getting our popcorn maker out, and then we played some board games as a family. And so if you have never played Villainous, it is a very fun one. It is like a strategic one. And so you have to have a little bit older kids for it. But everybody had so much fun. All right, guys, make sure to hit this big thumbs up button. Also, make sure you're subscribed, because I have some great decluttering videos coming your way. And there are 2 videos up here on the screen. Please choose one of them, and I'll see you in that one. Bye.